weaponize it later. Don't offer it. That's not fair. That's not honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't play games and the dating
Yes.
games and the wife and the husband game. Don't play games with him.
Yeah.
Just be honest. Just
Yeah.
tell him how it is. I think the reason I got my husband is so amazing. He is so far above any of the caliber of men that I had ever dated. I think I dated guys that didn't intimidate me. I always felt so vulnerable. I needed to make sure that I could handle any situation in a relationship with my like high school boyfriends. And I didn't realize this, but I intentionally took, like I would arm wrestle them. I would arm wrestle these boys to show them that I was stronger than them because I was so vulnerable physically. Like I was so afraid, but it was my way of like, you can't hurt me. So like just little things like emotionally, physically, like all of these things, when I look back at the guys that I dated, now part of it is we were all teenagers, right? Like that's part of it. Like I'll give us all, like we were all children, but I do know that I didn't go for guys that were physically, emotionally, spiritually more like higher than me. Cause first of all, I didn't think I could get them. Second of all, I didn't, it made me feel too vulnerable. But Patrick is like so far above any of the caliber of guys. And I mean, I would just say the reason I got him was I was just totally honest with everything, how I felt, the expectations, what I needed, what I didn't want, the time. Like I was just so brutally honest with him that was attractive to him. Honesty is relieving. It saves so much energy. Like girls, think about it. How many times does somebody say something to us? And we have to be like, is that true? Are they really saying that?
Yeah.
Or are they just saying that they want me to feel good? Blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Because we
Right.
do it, but we won't be honest. Which that kind of leads us into the topic we're going to talk about next week about compliments. Can we see that? We're going to talk about compliments, giving and receiving compliments.
Yep.
But like the whole thing, like just shoot it straight. If you feel it, it's going to come out unless you figured out how to master yourself. Feelings don't control us. They don't. We can, we overlook our feelings all the time and do behaviors that are good or bad, depending on our feelings all the time. Like we can absolutely, but they definitely show up, especially if we're not going to deal with our feelings, but we're going to passive aggressively let people know, just shoot it straight. If you like somebody, tell them. If you're mad at somebody, tell them. If you like the way somebody looks in a dress, tell them. If they ask you and you don't like something, tell them. Just shoot it straight. Don't be afraid of honesty. You don't have to be a jerk about it. Here's a phrase that somebody told me that I think is really good. The truth might hurt, but the truth is never harmful. Whereas a lie might not hurt, but lies are usually always harmful. So there's that.